Hey guys, Jessie here again with another unboxing video. We have a Universal Yums for the month of June. What is this month's theme? Oh, it's the US. Hey, it's us. And they did the decorative tissue paper. Born in the USA. In the past 19 months, we've ventured far and wide from the warm shores of Greece to the frigid countries that make up Scandinavia, all the way to the wild, weird land of Japan. But like any jet-setting traveler, there comes a time when you just want to go home. And so we did. But don't think for a second that this will be a relaxing stay. This month is a whirlwind trip through the United States. We've selected what we consider to be the best of the US, the most unique, iconic, and hard-to-find snacks from different regions of America. You'll soon realize that as a nation of immigrants, there's as much diversity of snacks within the borders of the US as any country we visit during a typical month. From the eye-popping spices of the South to the fresh flavors of the Pacific Northwest, we've covered it all in a one-of-a-kind domestic adventure. Welcome home and say hello to your new favorites. U.S. Trivia. The current 50-star flag was designed by A. a former slave who fought in the Civil War, B. the first female senator, C. a 16-year-old as part of a school project, or D. Betsy Ross. Question number 2. According to the World Giving Index, Americans are the most likely people in the world to A. get arrested for jaywalking, B. help a stranger, C. walk by a homeless person without giving money, D. drop their gum on the sidewalk. Question number 3. An estimated 1 in 10 Americans are related to A. one of the original pilgrims who arrived aboard the Mayflower, B. one of the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence, C. one of the sons of Christopher Columbus, D. one of the Beatles. Question number 4. Who was the wealthiest president of all time? A. George Washington, B. Abraham Lincoln, C. Bill Clinton, D. Barack Obama. And that is our trivia. Oh, their food pages go to 3 pages instead of just 2. And if you want to listen to a patriotic playlist this month, turn up your speakers to the songs that celebrate the USA. Jam out to your 4th of July favorites, the songs that will remind you to party in the USA and make you proud to be an American. Stream the playlist online at universalyums.com/tunes. Alrighty, let's get into this. The first thing on top, Route 11 Chesapeake crab chips. Back in 1939, crabs were so plentiful on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay that bars in Baltimore, Maryland would give them to their customers for free. Every crab was covered in its own special spices and seasonings to encourage customers to purchase alcohol to wash them down. That scared me. I have one of those like air poofers that make the room smell good, and it just went off. Of course, the crabs are no longer free, and in the case of these chips, they're missing entirely. Oh, okay, so there's no crab in the chips. All you'll find in these crunchy organic potato chips is the unmistakable flavor of Chesapeake crab seasoning. The company that makes these chips, Route 11, is a bit of a cult classic. A family-owned company based in the, okay, am I saying this right? Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. I don't know if I said that right. They started as potato farmers and turned into potato chip makers. If you're ever in the area, you can go visit their factory for free and watch potatoes get turned into delectable chips in just under 12 minutes. Oh, they make it. That's cool. Yeah. This makes me smile a little. Black and white cookies. If you're looking for a taste of the Big Apple, look no further than these famous iconic black and white cookies from New York. This is the perfect cookie for indecisive people, covered with half vanilla frosting and the other half chocolate. The unofficial rule is that one side of the frosting should be higher than the other half, which is true, it's the chocolate one. And that the chocolate frosting should be incredibly rich to encourage bites of the vanilla frosting. These cookies certainly hit the mark and amplify the best of black and white and a cakery. Slightly lemony flavored base. But these are more than just tasty cookies. In 2008, President Obama dubbed them unity cookies as a metaphor for two races existing peacefully together. So a friend of mine pointed out that my gauges look like black and white cookies the other day to me at work, which is why I was kind of laughing when I pulled these out. That's cool. What is that? On the other page. Llama's Habanero Pecan Praline. They say that everything is bigger in Texas, but what they should actually say is everything is spicier. Pecan pralines are commonly found throughout the South, but these habanero pecan pralines are something entirely different. They're the perfect balance of heat and sweetness, with enough of a kick to make them unforgettable. I don't know, the last experience I had with some habanero peppers ended with my eyes burning, my nose burning, and my mouth burning. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. What are these? Frelinger's Saltwater Taffy. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably eaten saltwater taffy before, but you've probably never eaten original saltwater taffy. The Atlantic City taffy that started it all. That's about to change. Joseph Freilinger began selling saltwater taffy on the Atlantic City boardwalk in 1885. One weekend he came up with the idea of putting the saltwater taffy in a box as a take-home souvenir. By Sunday at noon, he had sold through his first 200 boxes and spawned thousands of copycats. Today, Freilingers manufactures over 600,000 pounds of saltwater taffy a year and is an Atlantic City icon. Oh, that's cool. I like saltwater taffy. Oh, there was one more. Apparently I got a bunch of different flavors. Or is it not different flavors? Are they just different colors? Oh, maybe they're just different colors. Got these. They're Montana Wild Huckleberry Twists. Montana is known for two very important things. One, they're the only state that has 3 times as many cows as it does people. 2, grown all over the state are wild huckleberries. Though they look similar to blueberries, huckleberries are the far superior cousin with a brighter, more intense flavor. Huckleberries grow wild all over Montana, but the best berries come from northwestern Montana, near Glacier National Park. Our friends, the huckleberry people, are one of the few in the nation to make these delicious hard candy twists with real huckleberry preserves. They also specialize in producing huckleberry jams, teas, chocolates, and even soap. These are Vermont Maple Drops. The Gindron family has been producing maple syrup in Rochester, Vermont for 14 years. They've had to be patient as it takes over 40 years for wild maple trees to grow big enough to tap. In early February, the Gindron, I don't know if I'm saying that right, family taps the maple trees, running the sap from about 3,200 trees into a central sugar shack. After all the sap from the trees is drained, it is boiled down to make maple syrup. It takes about 43 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup. What we're trying to say is, Go easy on the waffles because maple syrup is a precious commodity. Fortunately, these candies are incredibly long-lasting, so you can sit back and savor the taste of the real Vermont for as long as you like. And they're like, I don't know if y'all can see. They're shaped like little maple leaves. I don't know if I've I have the camera a little bit farther away from me than usual, so I don't know if I really have the stuff close enough for y'all to see. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit and let y'all get a better look. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. I live in Florida and it's hot. So I don't know if that's how it's supposed to come, all squishy like that, or if the sun melted it. But I have a feeling the cookie I'm going to have to peel off of its wrapper when I get to it. And they stuck it in there with the label on the back instead of on the front. And I'll just hold up one each of the little guys. The salt water and the huckleberry. Alrighty. Damn, that hurt. Applets and cotlets. This right here is what we call a classic American success story. In 1918, an Armenian immigrant named Armen Tertsagan from the Ellis Island to the quiet town of Kashmir, Washington. Wow, that's a lot. Together with another Armenian immigrant, Mark Balaban, I have no idea if I said that name right, they purchased an orchard which they named Liberty Orchards as homage to their new home in the United States. What they soon realized was that their orchard produced an abundance of surplus fruits that went bad before it could be sold, so taking inspiration from a popular childhood candy in Armenia, Rahat Lakum, or Turkish delight, oh god, I hope this is not going to taste bad. They began producing their own Turkish delights with the extra fruit. They produced the first applets made from crisp, fresh Washington apples, and cotlets made with the tangy, ripe apricots. Their applets and cotlets, Turkish delights, became a huge hit in Washington state, and to this day everything is still produced by hand, just like Armin and Mark used to make it. The last Turkish delight thing that I had, you've probably seen this video with me and my brother, and he went on and on and on about Narnia because he's crazy like that. That didn't taste very good. It was really bad, so I'm kind of scared to try that. What is this? Abba Zaba Peanut Butter Taffy. And the oft-quoted movie line, Dave Chappelle famously said, "Abba Zaba, you my only friend." But when you think about it, actually having Abba Zaba as your only friend wouldn't be such a bad thing. Abba Zaba is a California-made, old-time candy that harkens back to the 1920s. The premise is simple. A chewy vanilla taffy with a creamy peanut butter inside. Some people swear by freezing the taffy, then smashing it in the wrapper on the counter until it breaks in tiny pieces. Others choose to squeeze out the peanut butter just like a tube of toothpaste. As for us, we're just supporters of general consumption, no matter how it is done. And we have one more thing in the box. Wait, I gotta turn the page. This is a bonus item, a gift from the founders. Grippo's barbecue potato chips. Seasoned with garlic, hickory smoke, and real brown sugar. These chips are only available in Cincinnati, Ohio, and a few surrounding towns in the Midwest. They might just be another potato chip to you, but Grippo's has a special place in our hearts. In 1919, Angelo Grippo started his snack food company in downtown Cincinnati. Almost 100 years later, we started Universal Yums in a one-bedroom apartment about a block away from Grippo's original location. Although we've since left both the one-bedroom apartment and Cincinnati, Universal Yums is now headquartered in Orange, New Jersey. we wanted to pay tribute to the town that helped us get our start. Before I put the pamphlet down and start trying stuff for you guys, trivia answers. And this is if y'all want to go back and, see if y'all got it right. C, a 16-year-old, as part of a school project, he received a B- on the assignment. That's for the flag. B, help a stranger, which was, according to the World Giving Index, Americans are most likely to do what? Number 3 is A, one of the original pilgrims who arrived on the Mayflower, and that's an estimated 1 in 10 Americans are related to. And 4, for the wealthiest president of all time, it is George Washington. His net worth was over $5 million. And the last thing in the pamphlet, clue to next month's box. People get confused when you mention this place. Is it a country, an island, a province, a state? Off all alone in the East China Sea, they're fans of red bean, mochi, and lots of green tea. What do I want to do? I don't want to open both bags of chips. I only want to open one. I'm going to go with the barbecue ones. The one that they're paying homage to. They're weird, like, it doesn't taste like a regular barbecue. It's got a bit of a spice to it. I can kind of feel it. But they're not bad. Garlic, hickory, smoked, and raw brown sugar. For something that's supposed to just have that, it's kind of spicy. I'm scared to do it. I'm kind of mad that I didn't bring a water bottle. But I will do the applets cotlets thing. They look the same. How do you know which is which? It smells better than the last one that I got, the Turkish Delight. Okay, this is so much better. It's got like walnuts in it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I just keep thinking of that last one I had, and it was like the jelly in the middle was like a purple, and it was, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just really weird, but that was delicious. And I think I'm going to eat a saltwater taffy. But yeah, if y'all ever have a chance to try this, it's good. It's good. I like that. I love taffy. It's good. So yeah, in the comments, see if you can guess who, like, which country we're getting next. And I was thinking, and this is only if y'all don't think it's a waste of time for me to do it in the videos, because not everybody likes, I ramble a lot. If I should start keeping the pamphlets from the previous month with me when I first start, and reading the clue again for you guys, and seeing if we can guess it before I open the box. Because I forgot what the trivia question from last month's was. I didn't know we were getting USA. But yeah, so that is it for Universal Yums. I want to say the next one I should get is the Loot Crate, and I'm not sure when the Q boxes are coming. I'm supposed to be getting 2 Q boxes and 2 Q bags. I want to say 2 are definitely arriving in July. I'm not sure if I'm getting any during June. But yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.